yesterday, oh God, I need to get a new one of this. It's driving me crazy, and I'm sure it's driving you guys crazy. Yesterday, I went into the closet to originally look for the box of a Suzanne Summers the actress from Three's Company, that I bought years ago that it came in because I have her doll on my shelf. So I went looking for the box, couldn't find the box, but I found a lot of other stuff that popped out besides me. And I know I had the sorceress in the box, but don't know why I didn't show her off before. After showing off He-Man and She-Ra. But anyway, I hope anyone who's watching this video is having a great day. And a special shout out to Silent Collector and Eric. Hope you guys are doing well. Family's doing well. And thanks a lot for taking the time to watch my wacky videos. It does mean a lot to me. But, alright, so this figure is the Sorceress Masters of the Universe Super 7 figure that I got. I'm going to say the same month that I got the gift of the She-Ra figure. I figured since I got her as a gift, I might as well get the Sorceress. Because I do have the Sorceress from the Mattel Masters of the Universe classics that I got, which I still have her in the box in my closet. But I thought this, since I do have the box to her, I showed her off because the other figures I don't have a box of. And I'm pretty sure anyone who watches videos of people reviewing their action figures, they want to see the box that the figure came in and not just the figure itself. So that's why I didn't take her or the original She-Ra out of the box. Although I did show you guys my He-Man. Anyway, this is the box that it came in. I bought this figure from Big Bad Toy Store. I love that they really packaged the figure really nicely, like the She-Ra did. Like the way they did with the She-Ra figure. Excuse me, I'm tongue-tied today. But I gotta say, I do love how they packaged the Super 7 He-Man figures. I'm so sad that I never got the Teela. She's now about $250. And that's way out of my price range. Let me remove the sleeve from here. I'm gonna probably wind up knocking the camera. But this is the sleeve that it came in. It's like the drawbridge from Castle Grayskull. Side, back, says there Super 7. Side. Oh man, I remember growing up in the 80s having the play sets, me and my younger brother, of Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain. I'll tell you after I show you guys the Sorceress. But I love how they did the inside. Looks like the inside of the castle. And it's like the front of the castle. It's just really, really cool how they did this. Here's the side. And here's the back. Way cooler than what Mattel did. I love their figures, don't get me wrong. But the way they packaged the figure, they were like $49.99 back then. But now they're going to be way more expensive. Let me show you the... I'm not sure if you guys can read it. I don't want to knock anything down. They had an episode of the Origin of the Sorceress on He-Man. And I've always was fascinated with the character of the Sorceress, whose real name is Teela Na. In the episode Teela's Quest, it explains Teela's, I'm gonna say parent, at least one of them anyway. She wanted to find out who her real mother was. Come to find out that it was a sorceress. And once she found out, the sorceress removed the memory of her, from Teela, because she didn't want Teela knowing who her real mom was because she didn't want Tila to be in danger. And I always found that extremely tragic. That she kept it a secret. And in the He-Man series, they did show off her origin where her village was in danger and she was seeking power to help her village out, which she did get. She found the castle and the original sorceress in there was protecting, which is, forgot her real name. I think it's in the back of the box. I forgot her name from the, but that's her head sculpt. So if you want to switch it out to the sorceress before Tilana, you can. So here are some of the accessories that she came with. The extra head sculpt and the relaxed wingspan. And there's her staff. I don't remember her ever having a staff in the cartoon. I have to go back. But you could go on YouTube. They have all the free episodes on there, even on from She-Ra. So if you ever get bored one day, you can always watch those. And this is, of course, Zor. When the sorceress turns into the Falcon, she turns into that. In the Mattel version, the wings was spread out. This one's more relaxed. So, I did like how they did the wings on this sorceress here from Super 7. Very easy, to remove. I think she came with extra hands, but I'm an idiot because they were so small. I put them in a plastic bag and I put it in a box in fear that I was going to lose them. So, this is how she looks. Relaxed. Maybe move the head. Oh, man. Here's the other one. So I thought that was pretty neat of Super 7 to give us the extra head. Forgot the original sorceress' name. It's kind of hard to put in. Did I put her in? Chris, if it's not the thing making a sound, my little rotating, it's the grandfather clock. But there you go. Yeah, the backstory to the sorceress was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. So I always favored her character more. I'm gonna wait for that thing to stop. Oh my god. My timing is never good. Anyway, I always found her backstory way more fascinating than, say, He-Man. And while She-Ra's story is fascinating and a bit tragic, I would think that the Sorcerer's backstory is way more tragic. She gave up her child to protect, innocent people and to keep Eternia safe, being the guardian of the castle. So I always found her a bit more heroic in the sense that she chose it, where with He-Man and She-Ra, it was just part of their destiny. Not to take anything away from He-Man and She-Ra, is that when it's something that you did to try to keep somebody safe, like your village or your home, and you sacrifice, I'm going to say her freedom, because once she got stuck in the castle, she was not allowed to roam out and have a life after that, which is why she gave up, her daughter. I thought that was more honorable, maybe more noble in that sense. But I was pretty shocking for a 1980s cartoon that a story like that was very adult-like, because that's really a heavy story. Same thing for She-Ra. Can I? Oh, there we go. She snapped back in. There were dark stories for a kid's cartoon. But I've loved this figure. I do like the Super 7 stuff. I'm gonna see if I can try to pick some up sometime in the future because I do love collecting. You know, I always loved the He-Man stuff. I grew up in the '80s watching these cartoons with my younger brother, and I was always fascinated, with swords and sorcery. The whole mystical thing. Uh, I think it goes well with the genre that I like: horror, supernatural, and all that. But today I should be getting my Superman Silver Age of I keep saying Silver Age, it's Bronze Age figure along with Dr. Fate. It's sad that I had to get those figures elsewhere and not Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, because this figure I did get it from Big Bad Toy Store, the Sorceress. Love that store. But anyway, if you guys ever get bored and you want to watch some cartoons or maybe show your kids, even though they probably won't like it because we're in the digital age now, they just want to play video games. They have the episodes of He-Man and She-Ra for free on YouTube. And I think it is uncut. I mean, there's really nothing to cut out. There's nothing dirty in there. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I hope I come across that Suzanne Summers box for the doll because I do want to show that off and talk about the backstory of Suzanne Summers a little bit and Three's Company. But anyway, my people, I hope everyone's doing good, and I shall show off those figures once I get them soon. Anyway, peace.